My name is Dclark. I'm 36 years old. I've been married for 12 years to my wife, Heather. We have 3 wonderful children, Tyler, Kyle, and Jenna. And we've been attending Journey Fellowship Church since April of 2009. Like many others, I come from a divorced family. My first encounter with drugs was probably around the age of 13 years old. And into my teen years, I continually used until my life became so out of control that at the age of 18, I knew I needed some type of change. In 1997, at 18, I joined the United States Army and was shipped off to basic training that year. Upon returning home from the United States basic training, my life seemed to fall into place for the next 7 years. I got married to my wife in September of 2001. A year later, we had our second child, Kyle, in 2002. And in 2004, I was deployed overseas in support of Operation Iraqi Free. Upon returning home in 2006, I was diagnosed with post-traumatic stress syndrome and severe depression. To combat the effects that I experienced in war, I decided to start self-medicating myself and using large doses of Adderall and Roxycodone, heavy pain medication. I began to use more heavily, more readily, to the point to where I almost destroyed my family and my marriage. In 2009, my wife sought help through Journey Fellowship Church to help get me into some type of rehab and treatment center. Shortly after, I met with Pastor Alan Chartier, Pastor Alan Borgen, as they attempted to try to persuade me to check into a long-term intense treatment program. After many struggles and battles, I went ahead and agreed to go. But shortly after being there around 2 weeks, I wound up leaving the program, started using and lying to my family all over again. The year 2011, I was using somewhere in the upwards of $50,000 worth of pain medication for that year. Not shortly after, in January 24th of 2012, I was arrested and was facing 10 years of incarceration due to my alcohol and drug use. By the grace of God, I was only sentenced to 1 year with the requirement to fill a year-long substance abuse program. I can remember after sentencing being transported from the courthouse to the jail. I found myself in a holding tank with about 30 inmates, and I found myself on my knees crying uncontrollably, trying to search God and find out how I'd come to this point in my life. And I had just spoke out loudly and said, God, if you were real, I need to hear from you now. And the amazing thing was that God actually answered my prayer. For the first time in my life, I actually heard an audible voice from God. And he told me, he said, today you are healed. It's your responsibility to stay sober. Ever since then, my life has changed. Today I live my life wholeheartedly to serve God and God alone. Today I am a member of the Journey Leadership College. I'm about to complete my second trimester as God has called me into ministry. Today I'm also the leader of Journey Through Recovery, which is a program that we have on Sunday nights on I-12, where I have the great privilege to try to help other addicts battle and defeat the war against addiction. Today I am washed, I'm redeemed, and I'm forgiven. And I just want to thank Journey Fellowship Church for being that rock when I felt myself sinking in the ocean of circumstances in my life. If it wasn't for you, I don't know where I would be. So for me and my family, we just thank you, and we truly love you.